Okay, welcome to Saitama Stadium 2002 for the Fuji Xerox Super Cup. The winners of J1 last season, Yokohama F.marinos, against the winners of the Empress Cup, Vissel Kobe. And if you can believe it, it's been 6 weeks since that Empress Cup final at the new National Stadium. So today we'll get a chance to see which of these two teams will kick off the season in style. This is the traditional, I say traditional, well, it's a curtain raiser to the season. I'm not sure how much tradition is involved, but it's very similar to the Community Shield in England. So yeah, it's not really a big competition, but psychologically I think both teams would want to get off to a good start and win it. So yeah, I think it should be really good. It's a very cold February day, but anyway, let's see what happens. And on the way in, got given a Fuji Xerox Super Cup program for free. This is quite a good thing about Japanese football. I very rarely have to pay for these programs. They always get handed out for free as you enter the stadium. So yeah, I'm all up for that. That's a great initiative. So yeah, you've got all the usual German greetings and yeah, and here we go. Here's some stuff about. This was last season's games between the two teams. The results. So Yokohama beat Kobe 4-1 at Nissan Stadium, and Yokohama beat them as well at Nova Stadium 2-0. So yeah, they've got their number, I think. And here's the team information. Yokohama F.marinos managed by former Australia manager Ange Postecoglou, and yep, there he is. Vissel Kobe, don't really need much of an introduction. You've got, of course, Andre Iniesta playing for Vissel Kobe. Podolski's gone, David Villa's gone, so not so many big names here anymore, but still a really good team. Got some really good players. Oh, but one more thing I forgot, something really important. I'm going to speak to camera for this. Also, at half-time, they're going to announce the winner of the J.League mascot election 2020. So it's going to be either Grampus-kun, the Nagoya Grampus mascot, Marinosuke, the Yokohama F.marinos mascot, or Vivi-kun, the Vivan Nagasaki mascot. They're going to be announced at half-time, so that's something to look forward to. And apparently, all the J.League mascots are here today, every single one. So we're going to see them on the pitch, I think, which is exciting. So yeah, it's going to be really good. Kickoff is not for another 3 hours, but we have a game on now between Yokohama F.marinos youth team and Japan High Schools, the Japan High School national team. So currently Marinos are winning 1-0. So yeah, I'll give you an update on that at full time. half-time. Yokohama F Marinos 1, Vissel Kobe 2. Alex, what do you think?
Not bad, entertaining I'd say. I'd say Kobe have got a little bit more than Marinos at this point. Marinos back to the old ways of calamitous mistakes at the back, should we say. Second goal, Kobe's second goal, you really need to take a little look at that. I don't know what the goalkeeper was thinking of, seems to think he's a central midfielder at times, I'd say. But yeah, going into the break 2-1, probably deserved Kobe. Yeah, and I think Kobe are probably going to take it.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good, I think. Yeah. And what do you think of the atmosphere today?
Yeah, I mean, Marinos are pretty good, right? They seem to have turned up. They're only, not far, just down the road. Yokohama, Saitama's not too far, right?
Yeah.
And then Kobe coming up from Kansai, a little bit more of a stretch for those guys, so there's not too many in the Kobe end where we're sat now. But yeah, I mean, it's the Super Cup. It's the equivalent of the English Charity Shield, so it's more of a kind of like I don't want to say a friendly, but a little bit less kind of weight on this fixture than pretty much any other game you'd get in the season, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. That's about right. But also, do you want to introduce yourself and explain about why you're here today?
Yeah, good point. Yeah, why am I here? I ask myself the same thing. No, yeah, I work here. I'm a kind of like an in-play data scout. Basically, I'm transmitting information, match stats from the game to the company I work for, which feeds that money to betting companies. So any of you guys who are ever betting online, I won't name any of the companies, you probably know them all anyway. I'm the guy who kind of feeds the data that happens on the pitch to that site where you're placing the bets and all that kind of thing. But yeah, as the same as you, right, Chris? I'm a Japanese football enthusiast, should we say, living here in Japan. FC Tokyo fan, so I'm a little bit on enemy territory here. Yeah.
Now Reds is a home stadium.
True. It's not exactly, when Reds play, it's not exactly a neutral venue, is it?
No, not really. And do you want to give a shout out to your FC Tokyo Kai guys?
Oh yeah, cheers, yeah. Alright, yeah, so some of you guys are on Twitter, you might have seen our FC Tokyo, those who follow FC Tokyo on Twitter and any of the English content. You might notice our fan account called at FC Tokyo Kai Guys, K-I-E Guys, G-U-I-S. You can follow us for all the information about FC Tokyo, not just FC Tokyo, with the goings on in the J.League, regular kind of thing. We try to get out as much English content as possible, as it can be quite limited in the J.League sometimes, so we're trying to fill that gap together.
Indeed.
Me and Mr. Lost in Football here.
We're trying our best. Okay, well thanks so much.
Yeah.
Let's see what second half brings. Prediction, full-time prediction.
I'm going to go 3-2 Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in 90 minutes.
3-2 Kobe. I'm going to go 4-3 Marinos.
Nice. Well, let's see what happens.
Okay, cheers. I thought all the mascots were here today as well.
They used to do that. I don't know if they didn't. Maybe they didn't want to pay all these people to do it.
there we go. Vissel Kobe have won the Fuji Xerox Super Cup after what is possibly the worst penalty shootout I've ever seen in my life. There were 9 missed penalties in a row. They were unbelievable. I just don't understand how professional footballers can be so bad at taking penalties, but there you go. They missed 9 in a row. But Kobe were a little bit not quite so bad at penalties as Yokohama F.marinos, so they win the Super Cup for the first time. Before the Emperor's Cup win in January, Vissel Kobe had never won a major title before, so now they've got 2, and as you may know, as you can probably tell with players like Iniesta, they're bankrolled quite heavily by the Rakuten group, so they're not short of money and they're not short of ambition, so I'm sure this won't be the last title they win. The game was pretty entertaining though, 3-3 in normal time, but it went straight to penalties, and then the penalty shootout was not of a high quality of course, but yeah, entertaining nonetheless. But as for these 2 teams going into the next season, this season now, I don't know if we can read too much into it. There were very strong teams, both of them were playing strong teams, almost full lineups, but it's very early in the season still, it's basically pre-season still, so I think it's difficult to read too much into the Super Cup performances, but Kobe will obviously take the boost from this one, and Marinos will have to think about some of the problems they faced today, but yeah, both teams should be, I think, up near the sharp end this season. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've got more games coming up soon, so please stay tuned and please subscribe if you haven't already for more ground hopping videos around Japan. Also, my website lostinfootball.com, I've recently revamped it, and there are now club profiles for every J1, J2 and J3 team, including brief history, ticket buying information, stadium access guides and more information, so please check it out. And until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.